Hello and welcome to a short little SOLIDWORKS introduction video on how to make a simple model that can be 3D printed, such as Mjolnir or Thor's hammer as seen in this model that we're going to be making today. So we're going to hop on over into SOLIDWORKS, and then you'll see in this area occasionally there will be a window that will give you the option to start a new part. But if that's not there, you can go up here to this blank page, you can select that, select your part, and then click OK. Now once we're making a part, we're going to go over to the Sketch tab, we're going to select the center point rectangle from the Rectangle tool drop down menu, and then we're going to select our front plane. Then we're going to start our sketch at the orange dot at the intersection of the two red lines. We're just going to click it, and then we're going to pull it out, and we're going to click again. Then we're going to hit escape to exit out of the rectangle tool, and then we're going to add a relation to these sides so that this becomes a square. So we're going to start by selecting one edge, and then just another edge that's not the opposite edge. And we're going to add the equal relation over here on the left hand side. So now that this is a square, we can hop over to the Features tab, and we can hit Extruded Boss or Base. Now once we're here, we're going to go to this blind drop down, and we're going to select Midplane. Then we're going to use our scroll wheel, we're going to click in on it and drag it around to reorient our part. And we're also going to use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. So then we're going to click this arrow and we're going to drag it out. We're going to drag it out until the distance from this blue line, so this point to this point, is about the same as from this point to this point. So we want this to be about a square as well. So now that's about square, we're just going to hit the green check mark and that'll be all. So then we're going to go and we're going to sketch a circle on any of these rectangular faces. So we'll just select the face, and then we'll select the orange dot in the middle of the red intersection, and we're going to make the radius of this circle about a quarter of the width of the part. So once we click that, we're going to go back to our features, and we're going to do another Extruded Boss or Base. And now we're going to zoom out so we can see this entire thing. And so this length is actually based off of this length. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the side, and we're going to multiply this by 1.25 to give us a nice proportion, little length handle to our hammerhead. And then we're going to click the green check mark again, and this is the main body of our hammer. So now we're going to go up here to our fillet tool, we're going to select that, and then we're going to click on this top edge of the circle. Once we've selected that, we can increase the radius size so that it comes in looking about like this. It doesn't have to be super large, it can be really small. It's kind of up to you as to how big you want to make it. So then you'll click OK. So now that you've got this, the last step is to go back to the fillet tool, but this time we're going to select the drop down, we're going to select chamfer. Then once we've selected that, we're going to select this face, these two square faces, and this other rectangle face. Now if you select this face, it'll add a chamfer on this cylinder face, which isn't very good. So to remove that, if you do select it, you just go over here, you select one of these, and then you hit delete. It's probably going to be the last one that you selected, if you select it. But then, once you've got it looking like this, it'll sort of show you a preview of where this is going to be with these yellow lines. So what you're going to want to do is just sort of adjust the depth of it until it looks about right. So for this one, about 3.9 inches is reasonable. So then we're going to hit OK, and this is our model of Thor's hammer. We're done at this point. So now, if we want to go and 3D print it, what we can do is we can go up here to the save options, and we'll just click save as, and then once we're in here doing the save as, we can name the part whatever we want, but then in the save as type, we're going to select this, and we're going to select an STL, and then we'll just hit save. Now this will come up telling you how many triangles and how big the file is, but you'll just hit OK, and then you'll just hit OK again on the export, and now you have a file that you can use to 3D print, which instructions on how you can become certified to 3D print at the Makerspace on campus are going to be included in the description with a link to where you can join the Makerspace class, which which you will need to do in order to become certified. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.